This is Into Math 3rd grade, lesson 20.1. Draw quadrilaterals. I can draw a quadrilateral given descriptions of the sides and angles in the shape. I can group quadrilaterals using the side lengths or number of right angles. Please gather your workbook and a pencil and turn to page 512. We will start under Build Understanding Part 1. Draw a quadrilateral that has two pairs of opposite sides that are equal in length, two pairs of opposite parallel sides, and four right angles. So I am going to draw two pairs of equal sides. Those are two equal sides. And then two pairs of opposite parallel sides, which these two are parallel and these two are parallel. So that's two pairs of opposite parallel sides. And then four right angles. So we have a right angle here, 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 and here. Then part A asks, to which quadrilateral categories does the shape you drew belong? Well, right away, I noticed that this shape is a rectangle because I know that a rectangle has two pairs of opposite sides that are equal in length, and it has four right angles. I also know that it's a parallelogram because it has two pairs of opposite parallel sides in addition to having the two pairs of opposite sides that are equal in length. I also know that it is a trapezoid because it has at least one pair of parallel sides. Part B asks, how do you know the shape you drew belongs to those categories? Just as above, I can explain my thinking. A rectangle has all the attributes given, which just means that all of this information here are the attributes for a rectangle. A parallelogram has two pairs of opposite sides that are equal in length and two pairs of parallel sides. And a trapezoid is defined as a quadrilateral that has at least one pair of parallel sides. Let's take a look at part 2. Look at the quadrilaterals. Part A asks, what name do all the quadrilaterals in this group share? The first thing I notice is that these shapes are all a rhombus, which means that they all have four sides of equal length and two pairs of parallel sides. I know these shapes are also parallelograms because they have two pairs of parallel sides and two pairs of opposite sides of equal length. And I know they are all trapezoids because they have at least one pair of parallel sides. Let's take a look at part B. Draw a quadrilateral that does not belong to this group. Explain why this shape does not belong to the group. Maybe you would like to pause and try this part on your own and come back, or you can follow along with me. So I am going to start by just drawing a few lines like this. Then I'm going to draw some lines like this. I can explain my thinking by saying that all the shapes in the group have four sides that are equal in length, and I drew a parallelogram that does not have four sides of equal length. Let's take a look at the next page, page 513, on part 3. Look at the shapes. What name do all the quadrilaterals in this group share? Maybe you would like to pause and try part A on your own and come back, or you can follow along with me. I noticed that all three of these quadrilaterals are rectangles because they have two pairs of opposite sides that are equal in length, two pairs of opposite parallel sides, and four right angles. They are also parallelograms because they have two pairs of parallel sides and two pairs of opposite sides that are equal in length. And I know these are trapezoids because the quadrilaterals have at least one pair of parallel sides. Part B asks to draw a shape that belongs to this group. Again, you may want to pause and try Part B on your own and come back, or you can follow along with me. I'm going to draw two sides that are equal and two other sides that are equal. Okay, now I have drawn a shape that belongs to this group because it is a rectangle, a parallelogram, and a trapezoid. Part C asks, what attribute do all the shapes in this group share? And I can answer that they all have 4 right angles, 2 pairs of opposite sides of equal length, and 2 pairs of parallel sides. Now let's take a look at part 4. Look at the shapes. Draw shape A that belongs to this group. You're welcome to pause and try this part on your own or follow along with me. I notice that all the sides are equal, so I am going to draw a square that has the same equal length on all 4 sides. Now let's look at part B. Draw shape B that has 2 right angles and exactly 1 pair of parallel lines. You're welcome to try this on your own and pause and come back or follow along with me. I am going to draw 2 right angles, so I'm going to start with this right angle and this right angle. So I've drawn a right angle here and a right angle here. And then I'm going to make this side a little bit longer. I'm going to make a line connecting from here to there. So now I have created a shape that has 2 right angles and only 1 pair of parallel lines, which would be here and here. These 2 would not be parallel. If you would like to go back and rewatch this video, you may do so, and you can pause along the way anytime as needed.